Yo, what's up, guys? This is Tehondi Reviews. I was thinking about my first death match I'm going to have on this channel in a couple days, and Saitama was one of the contenders I was thinking of, and I kind of laughed. I'm like, Saitama can beat any opponent in one punch, so there's no way I can do a fair match. But then again, Burroughs did survive more than one punch from him. That kind of had me wondering, is Saitama really One Punch Man? Alright, so this is my first anime theory, and yes, I am fully aware of game theory and film theory, but come on, there was no other synonyms for theory. I couldn't think of nothing else. So if one of you guys can think of a better name for this series, I'll probably use it. Alright guys, so my whole argument is based on the Saitama versus Burroughs fight. I'm going to leave a link in the description to where you can watch it in full, and I'll show some clips of it as well in this video. So first off, we gotta define what One Punch Man represents. The story starts off with Saitama bored with his life because he was able to defeat all of his opponents in one punch. I think we all can agree this is what made him One Punch Man. But once he fights Burroughs, this whole definition is broken. Even though Saitama's reaction to Burroughs surviving that punch wasn't that shocking, it still proves that Saitama did punch him with the intent to kill, and he survived. So either this means that Saitama really isn't One Punch Man, or it could mean that we have the wrong definition of what One Punch Man means. So now we gotta form a new definition of One Punch Man. If it doesn't mean that he defeats all his opponents in one punch, then maybe it means that he can defeat any enemy with one punch. The series is titled One Punch Man, but it doesn't say anywhere in the story that he has to defeat his opponent in one punch. So this new definition justifies Burroughs surviving that punch. People can argue that since Saitama was fighting such weak opponents before this, he assumed Burroughs would only need the same amount of power to be defeated. I mean, you can say that, but Burroughs didn't survive just one punch. He survived multiple punches. Saitama gave him another single punch after that, and then after that, he gave him a giant barrage of punches, and that had to at least been a good 15. And this time, Saitama was serious and fully aware of Burroughs' power. His final move, he called it the serious punch, which acknowledges the fact that he had to have been serious with the last couple punches he gave before this. We don't know if there's a cap on Saitama's punching power, but even if you argue that Saitama always had the ability to defeat Burroughs in one punch, Burroughs still proved that it is possible to survive a real punch from Saitama. And all it takes is one punch to no longer be considered One Punch Man. Oh, and just remember, it's not about whether or not he can beat them, because trust me, Saitama could beat like 99% of any characters we think of. It's about whether or not he can beat them in one punch, and it is always a possibility that they can survive, and Burroughs proved that. But that's all I got for this video, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all of that stuff. I should also have a poll right above me right now where you can let me know if Saitama should still be considered One Punch Man or not. In a day or two, I will be having my first deathmatch video on this channel. I decided my first two contenders will be Naruto from Naruto and Melodious from Seven Deadly Sins. I think that's a good, nice little match, so we'll get to discuss that in the upcoming video. I hope to see you there. This is your boy Tehondi. I'll talk to you later.